What's up, Brandon Smitley here, BrandonSmitley.com, bringing the training log video with commentary. This is week 1, day 3 of my volume. Training for a few weeks, chest and shoulder, emphasis day. So, as I mentioned in the last one, basically just doing some bodybuilding style training for a few weeks to kind of fill some gaps of training until I get back to some powerlifting, more geared training. Started the session off with 4 sets of 12. With some incline dumbbell bench, just a very slight incline, just a few inches. Let me focus on my pecs a little bit more. Went with a little more bodybuilder-ish pressing variation with my elbows out a little bit more. Then went to some Swiss angle bar bench against chains. Basically did sets of 8 up to a pretty heavy set of 8, and then did another set of 8 at 155. And then 2 sets of 10 at 135 after that as my main working sets. Then did 3 sets of Mace ball band flies, supersetted with deficit push-ups. Each set was basically done to near failure or pretty close. So the idea here is to really attack the chest and pecs, and then get that good stretch in the bottom with the deficits, and continue to increase that time under tension on the pecs. So this actually was a pretty tough superset, a really good pre-fatigue method, and a way to get in a bunch of different volume and blood flow to that area. Really fun and challenging. So really good choice on my part for an intensity technique for the chest. Then after that, I basically rounded out my chest work and went into some shoulders. Had some lateral raises with the Landmine. Just stuck with the bar, really focused on good squeeze on the delts. This setup lets you get a little bit of side and rear, so a little less anterior shoulder, giving that the pressing kind of attacks that for the most part, and I'll cover the anterior part here at the end. Got this Landmine from Elitefts over the past weekend, and already putting it to good use. Always one-on-one. It's a great thing to use for space saver and kind of increase your exercise toolbox, so to speak. And considering you don't have a whole lot of machines, it's a good way to stay on like a fixed range of motion. Take a little bit of tension off my joints. Then supersetted these bent over kettlebell rear delt flies with some band face pull, so really attacking the rear delts here and upper back to offset some of that pressing. And then the following day of training after this is actually going to be back, so quite a bit of back work, but definitely not ever a bad thing for powerlifting. And the superset again was pretty tough. Doing the face pulls after the rear delt flies is pretty taxing. Good way to get in good 100+ reps of upper back work for the shoulders, and then did some Bradford presses with the Cambered bar. Pretty lightweight. I here just have time under tension. By this point my shoulders were fried, so just trying to keep time under tension high and get more blood flow and volume in that area. That's pretty much it. Finished this off. This is all the pressing. So that's all I've got. Thanks for checking in, and as always, keep my training logs over on Elitefts.com.